What is going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing? Welcome back here to another football video. Going to be doing a review of Bayern's 2020-2021 campaign. So let's get into it, shall we? So what can I say about the season for Bayern, man? Of course, this season, in my opinion, was a disappointment just because, we did make it back to the Champions League final and we didn't win the Champions League final again like how we thought we were going to do, because I really thought we were going to repeat as Champions League winners. But unfortunately, it seems like that the international break just really screwed Bayern's chances over just because, Lewandowski ended up getting injured in the Andorra game, and then he was out for a month. We had to go to our backup striker, and unfortunately we just couldn't get the job done against PSG. It sucks to see that the international break, in my opinion, would have ended our season like that, because this is not what I expected. But this is football, and in football, of course, anything can happen. So which is why I just gotta appreciate winning a Champions League final. Thankfully, we were able to win the Champions League 6 months ago? No, it was like 8 months ago. Yeah, it was in August. So thankfully we managed to win another Champions League title. But it just kind of sucks that we're not going to repeat this season, but I'm hoping that next year is going to be a better season for Bayern, because this future for Bayern is looking very bright in my personal opinion. Because, with the emergence of Lucas Hernandez, with the emergence of all these other guys we have, like Alphonso Davies, well, Joshua Kimmich, I think our future is looking really bright, especially with Gnabry, and hopefully Sané can improve this upcoming year, because I feel like this season for Sané was a very big disappointment just because, his performances with Bayern were just kind of inconsistent at times, and, especially in the Champions League, against PSG, his decision making was really bad. So hopefully Sané can develop into a world-class player. I still think Sané has what it takes to develop into a top 5 winger in Europe. But of course, Lewandowski today, he ended up breaking Gerd Mullers' record, so he now scored 41 goals this season for FC Bayern. So it's a very big achievement for him, and well deserved, man, because Lewandowski, he's without doubt the best striker we've had that's closest resemblance to Gerd Muller in my personal opinion, especially probably in the last 20 years. But I'm very optimistic for next season about Bayern, especially with the arrival of Upamecano. I think it's going to bolster our back four by a lot, and I think he's going to be a great replacement for Boateng, because Alba and Boateng are of course leaving this club. So I want to thank them for their services at Bayern, but I think the time is right now to move on from Alba and Boateng and give the other younger players a chance and all that, because I feel like that Alba with times as a center back, he's also been kind of inconsistent for Bayern, and we need a defender that can be very consistent in defense, like Lucas Hernandez, for example. So I think that our back four for next season is going to be a very big boost, and I can imagine our back four is going to carry us very far, with Lucas Hernandez, with Upamecano, with Sule, and with Pavard. But maybe Bayern could go after maybe another winger or a midfielder for this upcoming season just for depth, because I think that the biggest important thing we could maybe solve right now is depth, because the more depth we have, then the better it's going to help out Bayern. And I think that us having more depth is going to make all the key differences in the world, especially, if you want to make a deep run in the Champions League, you got to have depth, and which is why I think we should address that in this transfer window. And of course, Neuer once again showed why he's the best keeper in the world with that crazy performance in the Champions League final, and I will always believe that that performance by Neuer was without a doubt the best performance by a keeper I've ever seen in a Champions League final for Bayern. Well, I mean, you could maybe say that Olivier Kahn's performance in the 2001 Champions League final was also as good as Neuer's was, but I mean, for him to play this good against a strong PSG attacking side just goes to show you why he's still world class and why you should not count him out. And of course, Thomas Muller, he's going to be receiving a call-up for Germany from Joachim Löw for the Euro 2020 tournament. So, hey, I'm happy for Muller just because I think this was well-deserved, because Muller has without a doubt been just world-class for Bayern, I feel like, these last 2 seasons. And, his performances have shown why he deserves to have another shot and another redemption in Germany's squad. So, hopefully Muller will be able to score some goals for Germany at the Euro tournament if he can solidify his chances to be a permanent member of Germany's starting 11. So that's that, but, it does kind of suck that Boateng and Alba is leaving, because Boateng has been really good for Bayern as well these last, 2 seasons, but I think it's because of his age. That's why Bayern decided to, let go of him and, replace him, I think, with Upamecano. So I can't wait to see what Upamecano is going to bring to the table at Bayern. And of course, we've hired another manager in Nagelsmann, so hopefully he can be as good as Hansi can, because I think he has a really good track record with RB Leipzig, and, he led them into the top 5, I believe, in the Bundesliga. So I think that with Nagelsmann, I hope we're going to also be able to get very far, and hopefully the players will be able to, adapt to his system and all that stuff, because, I don't know if he's going to be running the same system that Hansi was at Bayern, because I'm assuming that Nagelsmann, has his own vision and his own system that he would like to implement the Bayern in hopes that the players can, adapt to it and all that stuff. Now, if it wasn't for the Lewandowski injury, I will always believe that we would have made it back to the Champions League final, but, it is what it is, man. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much the video here. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel.